Yamaha Virago 535, 1988 to 2004, review. Perky and flexible shaft drive V-twin. The Yamaha Virago 535, codename 15535, was originally introduced in 1988 as an all-new, smaller, more entry-level, novice-friendly cruiser little brother to Yamaha's 15750, introduced 1981, and 15100, introduced 1986. All were purpose-built, air-cooled, 70-75-degree shaft-drive V-twins, and as such were arguably Japan's first credible cruiser rivals to the likes of Harley-Davidson. Yamaha, and the other Japanese brands, had built cruiser-styled machines aimed at the US market earlier, but always with engines derived from their existing bikes. The Junior 535, however, perhaps surprisingly, was the most successful and thus long-lived of the bunch. Ride quality and brakes. Although the Yamaha Virago 535 is a cruiser at heart and its chassis is, on paper at least, unremarkable and slightly old-fashioned, comprising a traditional tubular steel cradle frame with fairly spindly, non-adjustable telescopic forks at the front and quite basic twin shocks at the rear, its ride and handling are, nevertheless, far better than you might expect and are perfect for a novice bike. The riding position is on the upright side of laid back, so delivers maximum comfort and control. The Virago 535 is slim, thanks to its longitudinally mounted V-twin engine, and has an ultra-low 720mm seat height, both of which significantly aid maneuverability. Engine. Although the Yamaha's peak power figure of 38 brake horsepower may be nothing to get excited about, the 15535's sheer willingness, flexibility and ease of use for novices makes its engine and power delivery the star of the show. It's a purpose-built, air-cooled, SOHC, 2-valve, 70-degree V-twin which stands out both for not just looking the correct cruiser part, but also for being an enthusiastic all-round performer and having a useful, maintenance-free shaft drive. Reliability and build quality. Both mechanically and cosmetically, the Yamaha 15535 Virago is a highly regarded motorcycle and has the longevity and successful sales figures to prove it. Gripes are few and far between but not unheard of. These can include carb icing and corroding regulators/rectifiers, the latter being not at all uncommon on Japanese machines of this era. In addition, on higher mileage bikes, 40,000 miles plus, although these are, by the bike's nature, fairly rare in themselves, there have been some reports of top-end problems when cams, valves, cam chains and pistons can all become a little suspect, although, we hasten to add, this is very much in the minority of cases. Value versus rivals. The Yamaha 15535 Virago was not only excellent value when new, which was a major part of its original appeal, it remains something of a bargain as a used bike today, and there are plenty of good used ones around to choose from as well. On top of that, as a fairly small capacity, low performance cruiser, insurance premiums are low as well. Then you can add on top low running costs due to a combination of factors including its style, fairly meager performance, and thus a low appetite for consumable items such as tires and brake pads, plus the fact that it is shaft drive, so there's no messy chain that over time would otherwise need adjustment and eventual replacement. Being fairly simple and accessible helps keep annual servicing costs down at the garage, too.